Hi everybody, Mingalaba. I hope everybody's well. Today is 26th of November, 2023, and my name is Yin, and I am looking at this very old bound journal of Shwe Thway. So this is written in Burmese, and this is the dates, at least the issues and the volume that is bound together between this time and this dates. So in Burmese, we use the British dating system. So this will be the day, the date, and then this will be the month, and this will be the year. And so I have collected, and my parents have subscribed these journals for me to read since I was little, and I have been enjoying them throughout my childhood, and I have very fond memories of them. And so I want to share these with you. And this is what my parents have gifted me with archives and preserved them into a big old journal that looks very worn and well loved and used. So this is 2nd of September 1981, and this big old bounded journals is going to go through 5th of December 1982. So I'll be super careful reading and handling this because you can see it's pretty much falling apart. So this is my little treasure that I'm sharing you with. Okay, let's start. And oh boy, it's literally falling apart at the same. Shwe Thway is children's journal that is stories that has sometimes fables, so lessons and for enjoyment, entertainment. A lot of it is pre-TV, so we spend a lot of our time reading, and I really enjoyed reading as a little child. So this first issue is about the learned judge. In Burmese and in English, these are translated. And I really want to give credit to our old artists. They may not be alive or around with us, but they are the geniuses with these beautiful talents and skills that illustrated really well. So I hope to honor their memory and keep their art alive through the of their painting, drawings, and authors. Here we go. So this is volume 13, issue 39. So I am guessing this is the 13th year that they had come to life. And this is the name of it, Shwe Thway. That means young child, right? We are all young children sometimes in our lives, and that is to honor the reading journey of a young child. The first story, Pinya Shi Tayatu Ji, Baji by Ubaji Zalan Shwe Thway. In English is The Learned Judge, story by Shwe Thway, psychology, and illustrating artist is Sayaji Ubaji. Bayan Ji Pinya Shidogo Nebiro do Koye Chimyak Satale Shidi. Chimyak Satale Shidi. Pinya Shi Bogomiaga Chanda Jewado Mimio Menwe Myadegata Pitiko Duyai. The Kado Nezo Neviashi Zenabotaku night. Tanya Luxado Sieda Pinya Shi Deo. Fortunity who Jatiaye. Goro Dine, Yopiaka, Sonzan, Lo the Pin, Toes and a boto, take the say Tola Lee. Napoto Yauto, do down za de Yauga, a so sago swagger, Passan down can need the pin. Passan Lee, Nemia Maso, Son Jagger, Camia, and then it be like eat. Dodo, Paso sago, swim ye sweat hard the pin. ပတ်စံရပြီးပြီပဲဟာသွားတော့လေဘာလို့ဆွဲထားတာလဲပေးလို့တော့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ခြေကလည်းမတန်အားကလည်းချိနဲ့ဆိုတော့ရှေ့ကလူရှုပ်တဲ့ဈေးကိုဖြတ်သွားဖို့မလွယ်ဘူးဈေးအလွန်ထိမြင်းနဲ့ခေါ်သွားပါကွယ်မင်းကြီးသည်တနာလှ၍မြင်းဖြင့်တင်ခေါ်ကာသွား၏ဈေးအလွန်ရောက်လျင်ကဲအဖိုးကြီးဇင်းပေတော့တဒေါင်းစားကထိုင်ရဲထိုင်နေပြီးခတ်ထန်သည့်လေတံဖြင့်မြင်းမော်ကဆင်းရမှာငါမဟုတ်ဘူးမင်းဘလို့တဲ့လေဒါငါပိုင်တဲ့မြင်းမင်းသာဆင်းမစင်းရင်တရားသူကြီးထံမှာအစီရင်ခံရလိမ့်မယ်ခံရလို့ကိုတရားသူကြီးကဘယ်လိုလုပ်ပြီးအဖိုးကြီးမြင်းလို့ဆုံးဖြတ်ပါမလဲဒါကရှင်းပါတယ်မတန်ဆွမ်းတဲ့လူအိုနဲ့တန်ဆွမ်းတဲ့လူငယ်ဘယ်သူကမြင်းနဲ့ခီးသွားမှာမို့လဲမြင်းကြီးပိုင်မိပြီးဒီပြဿနာဟာငါ့အတွက်အခွင့်အရေးပဲဒီရက်ကပညာရှိကိုဉာဏ်ဆန်းကျင်တာနဲ့အတော်ပဲသဘောတူလိုက်လေသည်တရားသူကြီးဆိုသူထံရောက်လျင်တရားရုံးစစ်မဟုတ်ပဲယာတဲလေးသာဖြစ်နေသည်ကိုတွေ့ရ၏အမှုသည်များလည်းတွေ့ရ၏မင်းကြီးလည်းတဒေါင်းစားနှင့်အတူလူအုပ်ထဲဝင်၍ရောထိုင်နေလိုက်သည်လူတယောက်ကရှင်းပြနေ၏ဒီလိုပါကျွန်တော်ကသူ့ထံစီသွားဝယ်ပြီးစီတန်ဖိုးပေးမယ်လို့ငွေတော့ဖြေလိုက်စင်မှာသူကလောဘဇောတက်လာပြီးတကယ်တည်းလူတော်တာပဲလက်ကိုအတင်းလိန်ချိုးလူတော့နားလာတာနဲ့ပေးခဲ့ရတယ်ဟောဒီလက်ကအညိုမဲကွဲပြဲနေတာပဲကြည့်ပါတော့ခမညာတရားသူကြီးဆိုသူကစီတဲ့အားကဲဘလို့ညင်းမလဲမိတ်ဆွေစီဝရင်သူကငွေကြွေလဲခြင်းနဲ့ဆိုလို့ဟောဒီငွေတော့ကိုချတာနဲ့လူပြေးပါတယ်ကျုပ်လည်းအတင်းလိုက်ပြီးကို့ငွေပြန်ရအောင်လို့ကို့ငွေကိုရအောင်လက်လိန်ချိုးပြီးပြန်လူယူတာပဲငွေတော့ထားခဲ့ပါညနေကျရင်ဆုံးဖြတ်ပေးပါမယ်ထိုလူနှစ်ယောက်ထွက်သွားလင်တရားသူကြီးဆိုသူကနောက်ထပ်ရှေ့တူလာသူကိုမြင်တော့ဟမ်လက်ပိုင်ရှင်ဦးလေးကြီးပါလားဘာကိစ္စပါလဲဟာမောင်ရဲ့မင်းသိတဲ့အတိုင်းငါမှအစေပါတွေအများကြီးပဲဟောတာကငါကျွန်းငါငနဘာမှမတတ်ဘူးဒီအိမ်မှာကြားလာပြီပေါ့ကွာဒီငါကိုစာရေးဆရာဆိုလားပါဆိုလားအိမ်နီးနားချင်းကလှက်ပတ်ခေါ်ယူထားတယ်ကွတစ်နှစ်လောက်ရှိနေပြီဟောဒီမှာသူ့ရဲ့လှုပ်ဖို့ကိုင်းဖက်ငါအိမ်ကလူတွေပါတခါတည်းတက်တေခံဖို့ခေါ်လာခဲ့တယ်ဒီလူဝန်ခံအောင်စစ်ပေးပါမေးစမ်းပါတဖန်စာရေးဆရာကတင်ပြပြန်တယ်ဒီသူငယ်ဟာရက်ဝေးကပါကျုပ်ထံမှာပညာသင်ခြင်းတယ်လို့တပည့်လာခံတာပါ3လပဲရှိပါသေးတယ်ငွေကြေးမတတ်နိုင်ရှာလို့ကျုပ်ကိုပြုစုနေတာပါအခုတင်မုန်းကြီးတောင်ကုံသွားပြီတတိအိမ်နဲ့ဘာမှမဆိုင်ပါဘူးဗျာကောင်းပြီဒီသူငယ်ကိုခဏခိတထားခဲ့ပါညနေတော့တချေးကြီးပါကြွခဲ့ပါတပ်တွေတော့စစ်ဖို့မလိုပါဘူးတရားမျှတမှုရှိပါရစေမယ်ထို့နောက်မင်းကြီးအားစစ်ဆေး၏ပတ်စံတောင်းတဲ့မင်းစင်းတဲ့သူ့မြင်တဲ့တဖန်အဖိုးအိုကိုမေးလေသည်လူငယ်လေးရဲ့ဒီလူညာတာပါအဖိုးကတဒေါင်းစားလည်းမဟုတ်ရပါဘူးကျုံမြင်းကြုံလဲစီးသေးရဲ့မြင်းကိုလည်းမတရားလိုချင်သေးရဲ့အဖိုးကတကြားအိုမတန်မစွမ်းနဲ့ဒီမြင်းလေးပဲအားထားပြီးသွားလာနေရတာပါစဉ်းစားကြည့်ပါသူ့လိုလူတန်လူမာကမြင်းနဲ့သွားပါမလားရှင်းလေးပါကွယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့မြင်းထားခဲ့ပါညနေတော့ပြန်လာကြပါစောင်း၍စီရင်ချက်ချချိန်၌စီအယောင်းဝယ်ကိစ္စမှာဤငွေတုတ်သည်ဝယ်သူဤငွေတုတ်မဟုတ်နိုင်စီရောင်းသူဤငွေတုတ်သာဖြစ်တော့သည် The Pama Nienso Jin de Law Nien Loga, Napian, you are that and ya shading a goga biaga, Jayui, Shin An, Radijiga, shown to go, Dan Kanima, Deja di. See where do the Bama Mapiodo be Tratwai. See they got Jesu in the pin, we Nango Quay Gadodwali di. Yeah, whom night. Dejas or Lila Giro, Toduha, the Tiji say Bam Hope, Sayesia the bed up shitty. Ha, not do got day yo to go. He, to your highway, Nam Yang Zamane, Malu Shide, look one Biasinine, soon we dear Biva me. Tessabumaloba, uye, wait on down Bilam and Mapabu, Majina in many Bido, Dwabi Young and Sepa. Min Yit Mind and Kayama Deja Bade. So that one is to be continued onto page 10. So I'm just going to skip a few pages forward and we'll come back to the other stories in between. The nature of journals. They like to skip around. Matayalog down Makang Babu. Loba Tapa. Ke Siaji Gudbego go Kotwa Nine Babi. Tadu Gue, Disum will or Lakamba. The Tijiga, Shashapchin, Tyree, Dulumian, and Twatwa later the Ge, a poro gesa jandire, a po, Dimakana nigeva, oh, Uliga, Genone, Chenapago like Eva. Eque e Bada, the Dina Shido, me o nado, Kodwa be Dini Otema, Uli, Ba yet la, buying Reto Piava. Gang Yi Minji Li, Rolandigo Nim, Little Pianine Lady. Minji are dare shape Bianco Dwabi target a poor ogo the pan called Dwabiandi, a poor pipi. The Kana Jarlin, Piana Jai. General so piamino, Min Shin City, a poor omo hope, Ule da pity. A poor old gango dwa lady. A poor old Dilo Seye de Bois, Dilo Madame Swane Bois, Dilo Taja o Bois, young name mother, de Ajawo, Gamavi. A pole Bama Piamapio Twatwa e. Minji le Matihan sound be soon with Bama Mabeji. Nova. Alumpian Dwaja dole, ne when said time on Minji Mapian Daisy go to the pin, the Adu Giga. Puliga Jena Lula. Jena Pare, a then Begedo Sompiatigo Dilu, me and Soundly Dava. Naga, Bishimin Pedodi. Do the Anatiniama. Pia? Malava Pia, Genomio, Miami, Miomate Sasami Digo, Conladomua Pia. Set law. See the Gaysadrin, Moizamiago, Ye Saint Gia, Simia with a lad the pin. See the guy no way who dear Jama. Jejun Gaysadrin, Todung Yedi, Sayesa Patatigo, Duyabi, the Tego Loam Dijan, a second Jama Pia. That Min Gaysama, Dudanzaga, Mingo, Yubian Boo Hola. Yubian Nine Jama Pia. Dodo, Mindi, do not go a Tadiji Malay Yonka and Jama Pia. Tiro Moody time, Yen Noa, Dress and Mido, Domidi, the Ken Nagoda, a Tadiji like that Jama Pia. A Maido Nagan. Mangmen are Diaduji, Chimia Loye, Menapian, Shwenando do, Laya Okaza Wenze, Jesu do Jima La Jama Pia. The end. This is my first time rereading them in a long time, so it's a joy. So I hope you enjoyed it. I think I would like to read it in English quickly, maybe a little bit quicker, so that those of you who can understand only English can also get the gist of it. And the translations might not be the way that Americans translate. so please bear with me, and I might do a little commentaries in between if needed. The king of Varanasi was in the habit of calling learned people to the capital and honoring them there. He saw that the learned people, or wise people, were only from the wealthy royal families. Once, he heard that a learned poor man had appeared among the farmers in the distant small village. He wanted to make a personal inquiry, so he disguised himself and left secretly for the small village. When he got to the village, a beggar pulled the edge of his basso, meaning his bottom attire, and begged for money. And this little broken piece of paper, "Please give me some money," the old man said. He gave some money, but the beggar continued to pull on the edge of his basso. "Now that you've got the money, go away. Why are you still pulling me?" "Thank you for the money, but since my legs are weak and I'm not strong, it's not easy to cross the crowded market ahead. Please take me on your horse as far as the market." Being sorry for him, the king took him on his horse. After passing the market, "Well, old man, please get down." Without moving, the beggar said in a harsh voice, "It's not me who must get down from the horse. It's you. You." How? How? "Yes, this is my horse. Get down. If you don't, I'll have to report it to the judge." "Even if you report to the judge, how is he going to decide that the horse belongs to an old man? It's clear who would travel on a horse, a weak old man or a strong young one." After thinking about the matter, the king agreed. "This problem is a chance for me. I want to test the wisdom of the learned man in this area, and this is my chance." On getting to the judge, he found that it was not a real court of law, but just a small farmer's hut. He also saw people who had come for decision. The king took a seat among the people together with the beggar. The man was explaining. "It is like this. When I went to buy oil from him and unpacked my money bag to pay for the oil, he became greedy and robbed my money. When he twisted my hand by force, it was so painful that I had to give the money. Please look at this black marks and cuts on this hand." Oh boy, it is really falling apart. The judge asked the oil seller, "Well, how are you going to deny it, my friend? As he said that he wanted some change while buying the oil, I put down this money bag. He then took it and ran. I chased him and twisted his hand to get back my money. I got it back from him by force. Leave the money bag. I'll give a decision in the evening." When the judge saw a man pushing to the front after the two men had left, "It's the landowner. What can I do for you, uncle?" "Well, young one, as you know, I have many servants. This is my stupid servant. He knows nothing. He has been in my house for a long time. A neighbor who is said to be an author or something had tricked him and taken him to his house. It's about a year now. Here, I brought my other men who are his workmates to prove that I'm telling the truth. Get an admission from him. Ask him." Then the author said, "This young man is from a far place, wanting to learn from me, and he came to me to become my pupil. He has been with me for only 3 months. Not being able to pay any money, he's looking after me. He has even completed the alphabets now. He has nothing to do with this rich man's house. All right, leave this young man for a while here. Rich man, please also come in the evening. It is not necessary to examine any witnesses. You'll get justice." Then he examined the king. He asked for the money. Then he asked me to get down. He said it's his horse. Then he questioned the old man. "Little boy, this man is telling a lie. Grandfather is not a beggar. He not only rode on my horse, but also wanted it unjustly. Grandfather is old and weak. I have to depend only on this horse to get here and there. Please think about it. Would a healthy man like him travel on a horse? It's quite clear. Yes, leave the horse here. Come back in the evening." That evening, at the time of judgment, in the case connected with the buying and selling of oil, this money bag cannot belong to the buyer. It's the oil seller's money bag. Does the other side want to argue? I'll explain, giving reasons in front of the villagers tomorrow. The headman will surely punish the loser. Without saying anything, the oil buyer left. Being thankful, the oil seller gave a little amount and left. In the second case, studying the matter carefully, that person is not the servant of the rich man. He is the pupil of the author. "Ha ha! How simple you are, my nephew! Don't believe what he says. If you can make it known that he is my servant, I'll reward you 100 juts. It's not necessary to judge again, uncle. I don't want 1,000 juts. If you're not satisfied, go to a court of law in the royal capital. You're sure to be punished." It is not good to be unjust. Kill your greed. Well, Seaji, you could take away your pupil. Well done. Please accept this little amount as a reward. Being ashamed, the rich man got up and left with his man. Well, grandfather's case has still to be decided. Wait a moment here, grandfather. Come with me to the backyard, uncle. Yes. Taking him to a herd of horses where witness villagers were present. Is your horse in this herd, uncle? If so, bring it out. Good. The king chose the horse easily. After taking the king to the front of the hut, he took the old man again. Slowly, grandfather. A short time later they returned. I'll give a decision. The real owner is not the old man, it's uncle. The old man bowed his head. Old man, you're poor and your body is weak. At this age, you should think of doing good deeds. The old man left without saying anything, pretending not to know. Pretending not to know, the king did not give away any award. Greed. Seeing that the king had not left until sunset, although everyone had left, the judge asked, "Huh? Is it because you're not satisfied, uncle?" "I'm satisfied. I'm waiting because I want to know how you have reached your decisions. I'm the king of this country." He said in surprise, "Is that so? Please forgive me for not having known your majesty and not treating you with respect." Continue with your report. In the case of oil seller, having put the silver coins in the water and finding that oil rose to the surface, I knew that they had been handled by the oil seller. Yes. In the case of the servant, I found that the young man can read and write. He told me that he doesn't know the rich man at all. Yes. In the case of the horse, the beggar couldn't choose it, could he? He could, your majesty, but instead of following him willingly, the horse resisted. As your majesty knows, animals such as horse and oxen usually follow their master willingly. Well, listen to my order. Being desirous of appointing you as a judge, you are asked to be present in the palace tomorrow. Your Majesty's kindness is great. The end. All right, I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. The story is quite wonderful about this young honest man who is just quite wise for his age and stature. So the king wanted to test the theory by disguising and also experiencing firsthand his wisdom. So I hope you learned a little bit about Burmese culture as well, and the beautiful illustration. I hope the camera does justice to show you the quality of their drawings and artwork. These are pretty old, and I think the translation is really well. Actually, I kind of enjoyed it. It's quite close, at least in my opinion. So until next time, for many stories to come, as you can see, just a little sneak peek, I will continue to record and share with everybody. Thank you so much.